What's up, everyone? Another way back with more Dyson Sphere Program for you. Episode 149, back. We're just on Ingvi, looking to build another particle container factory, but we ran out of unipolar magnet locations. You can only get them on neutron stars and black holes, so if you want more of that, you have to create more of those stars. I don't know how you can do that, actually. So I think it's randomly generated. But you'd have to, I don't know, maybe you can add more neutron stars and black holes, and you don't even get that much. If we had 4 planets on per, maybe we would have more, but they're very rare materials. So let's just get into this build. We already know how we're going to do it. And you'll just have to watch and see, because we talked about it on 148. And it's time to slap this in. I think the version 2s, the tier 2s that are going to be used for this can keep up. If not, we can add another tier 2 factory. It's not a big deal. We can also up the amount that it's storing, because I think it's only storing 4,000. We can up that to 8,000 or 10,000, so at least we can run it, you know, it'll have more use until it fills up, so we can burst a little bit better. So let's, we have to build this by hand, so let's just start building, I guess. This is on the south side now, actually. That's interesting. I probably would have put it on the north side, honestly. I can still do that. That's a 5x build. It's just not on, it's not on the equator. That's really weird. That's bad. It should be on the equator. It's not. Huh. Oh well. Well, let's just build to the south. It's not that big of a deal. We've been doing that with other builds anyway. We're going to build... That's a 4. Whoa, stop. Hold up. Yeah, that is the equator, isn't it? Yeah, that's the equator, even having all those dudes. So let's do one more, it looks like, because we did not do enough here. That's a 4x20, not a 5x20. Which is what I ended up trying to have to build when I had 2 6x20s, and I only had 4 left. Because you only get 16 in this belt right here, in this production zone, before you hit a fault line. Alright, there we go. Now it's a 5x. Let's move the mech so he can be a little bit more centered. Alright, so this goes right there. We'll set that guy up in a sec. Let's set up his power, which is going to be right there. Let's tell this guy, I want... Let's see. What are the 3 things? I want Mark IIs, copper plates, and graphene. So Mark IIs, I want 4,000 of those. We don't want too many. Because the system will just go, what are you trying to do? What are you doing to me? Alright, so let's give this guy a bunch of ships. Well, maybe not that many. Maybe 25. We'll give him some of these dudes. We'll give him warpers. 100. And then we'll tell it max charge, max this. And then we're going to say, okay, now we want copper plates. Let's just get 10,000. And I want graphene, 10,000. This might be a problem because the graphene is stopped, because that build is not the rocket build is done. We're not building any more of those. So, and then we're going to supply particle containers. We want 4,000 of those. Okay, remote and local supply. So that guy is set up. Now we just have to really do the rest of this. That's not good. Can I do this, please? Because that is not in the right spot. Alright, let's fix this for the build that we actually want to do right now. And then we might fix that other build later. We might move it. Probably not, but maybe. When we run out of unipolar magnets, we probably will. That's for sure. Alright, so this is a 3 into 1. So the way we're going to do this... And which one do we need the most? It really doesn't matter. They're all the same. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put... This is going to be the return belt for 2 of them. And then we're going to have 2 of these, right? We'll just put one of these in, we'll configure it, and then we can, you know, have a great time later. Alright, let's configure this to particle containers, this guy, the old school way. Then I can copy him. And I can probably just say, okay, we need 3 in, right? We're going to share. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 1 out, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 1 out. Nope, that's wrong. Oops. Build mode. Nope, then we need 3 in. And then 1, 2, 3, 1 out. Let's make sure these fit. Yep, they do. Perfect. Alright, so that's how it's going to work. We're going to have to offset this build. This is an offset build. Because... Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is an offset build. It's a good thing I thought of that right when I did. So this could be an issue. So I got to offset this by 1, like that. That means we're going to go down 1 further when we start building belt, which I thought this guy, I wish this guy would just stay in God mode. All right, let's start doing the belt. We're going to do 1 extra on this guy, so he's actually going to come down to here because we're going 1 extra with, we're offsetting, remember? The reason for that, you'll see why, is because we won't be able to have enough space for all the sorters unless we offset it. Especially since we're using the common return belt. I don't think that's it. I think it's this. Cool, it is. Alright, so we got 3 more inputs, and then just 1 output, and we're done. This is so much easier than it used to be, guys. It used to be such a hassle. I don't know why. I used to mess this up all the time, too. That is wrong. Like I just almost did right there. There we go. Now we can get out of build mode for a second. Actually, we could stay in build mode, because I'll just move the bot with shift. Alright, so now what we need to do is set up these guys. Well, let's put the bot, the mech, back in the middle, so the bots will keep building, and then I'm going to come over here and mess around with the sorters, and I'm hunched over again. So the way this is going to work, since it's offset, this guy is going to take this. Okay, and this guy is going to go like this. See how that works? And that will work, because there's always a space. You'll see how this works. Like that, and then we're going to do Mark 1s out. And these are very tricky. You can easily just move it right into the other assembler, so be careful for that. This guy will go in the center. Alright, now we can just copy this. Let's move the mech a little bit, let them finish. Oh, they're done. Okay. I can probably just slap this and we're done. Well, I need to connect the rest of it. So, like that. Probably need 1 more space, actually. We need 1 more. No, we got 1 more space. Okay. Each of these is different, so don't go ham with the same build. I've done that a million times. Because it won't fit. These are not the same. These are all very different. All these sorters have different setups. Don't screw it up. Alright, so we've almost got this in, and now we can just copy this whenever we need another one. Because this is the regular build, not the alternative build. Let's come up here and get this thing hooked up. Actually, we could have stayed in the middle and we've done the whole thing. See if we can just get the mech over there. Alright, let's get into build mode and let's hook this guy up. So that's a return belt. This is a return belt. Let's do these belts first, though. Let's do this guy as this. It just makes it easier. That. And then graphene. Cool. And that means this guy out is going to be back in the back. Let's R it. Like that. Alright, same thing over here. Really, really easy. Input. 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 Very, very simple. Export into the back like that. Nice. That's very, very simple. 3x build. And everybody should be getting stuff. Yeah, all the way at the bottom, they're getting things to do. This is perfect. This is going to get us a better throughput of particle containers. Because I bet you they're going to need them right away, because these guys are probably almost dead. Oh, no, they got just a little bit built up, but not much. Yeah, that unipolar magnet cannot keep up. When we're running out of that stuff, it's going to die, and then we're going to need more of these. I'll probably just rip that old factory out. That's probably when I'll fix it. Okay, so we're done. What I want to do, though, is go back over here real fast. Well, we have 20 minutes, but I want to see if we need to expand this. First of all, let's put this to 8,000. Let's get these guys working. This guy doesn't need to change. He's probably okay. There we go. What are these guys at? Are they doing the same thing? Why don't we put these guys at 8,000 as well? Our throughput will be much higher if we have more of these guys. Not only that, it's like our burst capacity is higher. Let's put more ships in this guy. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know if we need all those necessarily, but it's fine. There we go. That's better. Everybody's working now. Everybody's cranking them out. This guy's cranking them out. He's doing fine. Particle containers should now be going, oh my god, we're crazy. Yeah, we're totally crazy. Look at that. They're picking them up, though. Where are they sending them? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know where they're going. What about these guys? How they're doing? Yeah, they're done. They don't need anything. They're like, I'm finished. This guy's done too. Because those are for rockets. That's why they're not really doing anything. As far as I know, they don't do anything else. Like, we use them for animated rods. Guess that's not true, huh? So these guys, again, it's consuming everything it produces. That's not a good sign necessarily. What it means is we needed them. These are producing way faster than this guy. Wonder why. The process is the same speed. All right, let's look at the statistics here. Foundation still not doing anything. Oh, because it's maxed. Why isn't it moving them around then? I don't know. It's not. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Accumulators. Oh, it's getting pretty maxed here. We might have to go check that out on ETHFO. Okay, we're doing good. We're looking good here too. This is all good. I like all that stuff. Now we're working on finishing the game basically. Let's go look at motors and stuff. Okay, that's good. Production's way up. I don't know what's consuming them. That's the thing. No clue. Is it? Oh, I know what it is. It's this guy, right? Yeah, he's consuming them. 8 per one. And we're making thousands of these, probably. Well, we're going to go to ETHFO. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Because we're kind of done here. We don't really need to expand anything else. Let's check Mark IIs one more time. We could expand Mark IIs. They're really not keeping up very well. Is the whole thing working, or is it broken? It's working up to this point, and then it dies. Probably because I didn't build this correctly. And let's put these under now that we have the power. That looks so tacky. Okay. So the problem here is, what is the problem? 30. We should be able to do 30. Oh, we're sharing. These need dedicated, and we're sharing. Okay, that makes sense. Let's move the mech. We're probably gonna start making another one of these. This is a it's a 5. No, it's a 6 by. So we're gonna make a 5 by right here. Might as well do that while we're here, I guess. So let's get that going. It's going to be a lot smaller, obviously, because the 6 bys, they have way more space available. This is also on the other side of the equator, so this is totally cool. Very, very good. Very good. Man, lots of those. This is one of our first mega factories. Remember that? Back in the day, in like, I don't know, episode 60 or 70 or something like that. Mega factory, first one. Let's get everything set up. We're doing this by hand. This is a 2 by build. Let's make sure we're doing this all by hand. Maybe we're not. 2 components each. And we need dedicated lines. 3 lines per. Well, we can do 6 or 4 lines, but I don't know if we have enough space. That would be 1, so that'd be 6 per. 6 times 4 is 24, so we only have 20. So that's not going to be enough. We're only going to be able to do 3 lines. So why don't we do it like this? Knowing that, let's place this guy down. Remember, he goes closer to the equator, so he goes right there. Let's move this, because really, this is supposed to be for him. And it's supposed to go right there. We're going to tell this guy, I want... What do we need? 4,000 of these guys, I think. Local demand. There's no remote demand for this. There's no point. And I want magnetic coils. Now this, we might need another magnetic coil thing. We don't need a local supply. You're going to be making tier 2s. You're going to make 4,000 of those guys. Okay, local and remote supply. Then we're going to request warpers. Local demand, like this. We're going to give you ships so you can go do stuff. We're going to give you maybe a lot of these guys, maybe 25 or so. Max charge, max movement. You should be good now. Magnets, having a hard time. We're going to have to go back and probably do something about that. Let's paste these in as well. This is not on... Let's move these to the right. Remember, we didn't know we were going to share these. I didn't know that we're going to use these on... Like, one line was going to actually help 2 factories out. I didn't know that. So now that we do, we put them right on the edge, which saved us a little space, actually. So that's kind of good. All right, now we're doing a... Let's go up here. We're doing a 3x build, right? And let's start on this side. So we're going to do a return belt on this side. So we need 9. 9. So we really could do it like that. That'd be kind of neat. And then we got a 1, 2, 3 inputs. Then we got outputs. Then we got 1, 2, 3 inputs. Right? Then we got outputs. Then we got 1, 2, 3 inputs. And actually we could move this whole thing. That's... I should move that. Should center it more. Can't fit 4 in here, huh? Nope, can't do it. What if I use the return belt on one of them? That only reduces it by 1. That's 23. Because then it would look like this. If I did that, let's just do this. Watch this. Let's be smart. Let's do it smarter. Okay? Okay, sweet. So if I did that, this is what it would look like. Got to be conscious of the time here. Then we'd have 2 of these guys. Right? One on either side, because those are return belts. Then we'd have 4 belts coming in. Then we have another one of these. And see, the return belt doesn't fit. See how it doesn't fit? It doesn't... It's not going to do this. Watch. Doesn't work. It's kind of too bad we couldn't go like this with the input belts and go down with it. But it won't do that. I don't know of a way we could really do that. There is no way. We could do the stacking belt thing. So if we do that, we need 8 belts, 9, 10, 11 belts. So we can actually do this. As long as we do the 2 belts that drop in. Remember we did that last time? But then we have to do all kinds of weird jank. Not really. Not necessarily. So let me try something different. Well, I didn't want to do that, but okay. Let's change that so I don't do it again. So we want these input belts right here. Right? And then we're going to have another one of these guys, and we're going to share. But for, why don't, you know, if we're going to do this, we might as well set these up. Let's tell them we want tier 2 motors. Alright. So we're going to share. And then these guys are going to come from right here. I need to be in God mode, so I'm moving around too much. Alright, so these guys are going to come in from right here. And right here. That means we need these guys to go up over the top. Ooh, that's not going to... That's not what I want. It's not a lot of space. Alright, I gotta do some... I'm gonna have to do something jank with it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna have to do this. Collides with an object. Come on, bro. Oh. Let's do the trick. Right? But I don't want to do that. Wait. It's got to be right here because it's got to turn in. What's that? Watch this. Watch this, guys. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Watch this. This is super awesome. Super jank build. Oops. Okay, that's that. This is that. And then they're up here now. Watch this. Booyah! Isn't that neat? So I can do like that. I mean, I gotta R it. And it does this. You hold the shift, right? Yeah. Why is it doing that? Why is it not... Why is it turning so harshly? So let's kill that maybe and just do this. Nope, wrong. Why is it trying to attach? Stop trying to do that. Wait, why is it going up at more even? Okay, I can do that and then just kill this. There. And then this guy needs to come over to here. Boom. Because he's going to go that way. Yeah! That's so cool. That is so cool. I'm going to totally do this build. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it in the rest of this episode. We're going to try it. That is cool. Okay, so those are the input belts. Then we got the return belt that goes this way. And he's got to go around this guy. Totally fine. He's going to go in like that. Same thing's going to happen on this side. So we've got input. Right? Just normal input. Now I'm going to put these guys first before we get too far into this, because I need to know where they exactly go. So why don't we actually copy this guy, and we're going to do it like that, and then his return belt is going to be like this. This will tell us right where we need to put it. So it comes up to here, goes out one, and then goes around like this. I believe it just goes all the way around, yeah. Like that. That means that has to go. Okay, it lines up with this guy. So they go right there. That's not right. Okay, well, let's kill all this stuff. Maybe this is getting in the way or something. There we go. Ah, not fast enough. There we go. All right, so I got that in. Oh, okay, it's too far up. That's right. This guy's in line. Okay, let's copy this. It actually goes right here. Let's get out of God mode because it's making the thing bounce around when I want to put it down and I can't put it fast enough. There we go. It goes like that. Yep, that's correct. So let's get these guys in because this goes straight in. This guy turns. Like that, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Now this guy goes like this. Right? And this guy goes... We'll just put it to here because I can attach to that, no problem. Alright, now we got to get this guy in on the bottom, which TL Heart Start told me, just press... Well, we won't need to. There we go. Man, this is going to be cool. How far down can we do it with these guys? 15, and then we gotta drop it after 15. We'll do 10, and then we'll drop it. We'll do 11. We'll do the midpoint, whatever that is, and we'll just change it. Nah, we'll do 11, because I think we do 22. All right. Very cool, very cool. This is going to be a really fun build. Okay, now we can do what we did before, which is to come up to... Nope, not from there. Come up to here. This is one back. No, that's correct. There we go, just like that. And then we're going to run all these. Let's run the bottom ones first. How far out do we need to go? How many of these can we do? So how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Just count it again, just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So at 11... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is this, we stop. So let's paste that in so we can get this going. This is when we have to stop. I don't know if we'll be able to drop 2 of these in, because I remember last time we had to kind of move stuff around. Alright, this is return belt. This one goes all the way down, so we can probably just do this all the way down. Goes right there. This other return belt, same thing. It really just runs the whole way, so. And same thing for this one, which is actually right there. No. Right there? Yep. Okay. We can at least get those guys in. We can at least get also these guys in. So let's get them in. Like that. And then let's see what happens down here when we actually plumb these correctly. Because remember, last time we had an issue where we really had to watch where these sorters go to where we had to drop the lines in, right? We had to drop the belts, whatever these are. So we're going to go like this. Like that. And then let's see if we can just... Because the next guy's going to go right here. He's not going to have any sorters, but we don't care. That'll help tell us where these other guys can go. So let's get this guy going. Let's go up one so we don't screw this up. So he actually has to start coming down. Oh, wait. We can just do that trick. We can just do the trick. So I don't think this is a big problem at all. Because now what we can do is do this. Right, like that. And then we can just connect it right there. No problem. Can we extend this now too? That would really make it really sweet. Yeah, that looks really cool. That's wrong, but okay. So that means these guys can go all the way down. And the sorters don't get in the way, which is, I think, the problem was the problem last time. That's cool. All right, let's get the other one in there. Let's draw the rest of this so bots have something to do, I guess. I think we're going to have to pick up one of those, but that's fine. That is incorrect. That's wrong. Right there. Okay. Let's draw another one, then we can just connect to it. Like that. And then actually starts right there. That'll tell us where to stop with this other guy. This is awesome. I love these kind of builds, man. And we get to do another one. That's so cool. So let's do it to here, and then we'll cut this. And then we'll just say, do that. Bam! Sweet. Now I can actually just... This whole line will go in now. Now we can actually make sure it works. Okay, let's get up here. Let's plumb this guy, and I should have done that before I drew the rest of the belts, because now it's going to be kind of tough. In fact, let's kill a little bit of belt so I can see what I'm doing, and then I'll route it back in when I'm done. All I have to do is do this one time, and then it'll just keep it. So let's go like this, like we said. This guy's going to have to go the opposite. So that might not work, actually. That might not work. We might have to leave a space. Which we have a couple spaces anyway, so it should be fine. We only got a few minutes, so we're probably going to finish this build on the next one. But that's something to think about. Let's get this back in so we don't forget. This is still a really sweet build, man. We still also need these guys. The output. Remember, be very careful when you do the output on the center guys. Might as well just do the output on this guy too, since I'm here. Let's also fix up this guy, because we have to do it basically the same way. There we go. Everyone has their inputs and stuff. Now I can just copy this and see if I can get it to work. Let's go down to the middle and get into God mode. All right, so right here, and then Alt, copy. Cool. That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now let's get this guy. Collides with himself. Okay, that makes sense. So, can we get it in there? Looks like we can. Cool. Okay, can we do the rest of it? What? We can. Except this doesn't go down far enough. Oh, yeah, it does. What is going on? Trick build, dude. Trick build. We're going to finish this on the next episode, though. Tricked out build, guys. That is cool. That is really neat. We're going to finish the rest of this, though, on the next episode. Man, that's cool. Tricked out motor build. I love those. They're not jank like TL Hart Stark said. Dude, that's not jank. That's awesome. That's true. I just think it's like jank. Yo, bro, jank. I think of jank, I think of magic decks. I like jank decks that like you can't see coming. They do all these weird things, and then boom, you're dead. That's my favorite kind of magic deck. All right, sweet. So let me know what you think in the comments section. You're using the 3D there. That's awesome. Make it more compact. We're going to get way more throughput from this because it's the same as this belt. Actually, we're going to get more than the original factory. We might rip that out and put this one in because it's way better. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit the like button if you did like this. I will see you in the next one. Stay frosty.